This is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 32, Character on Empower Your Pattern. Did you know that there were success patterns to help you enjoy a better and extraordinary life? I'm Jimi Hendrix, a motivational speaker, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I'm here to take on these. Let's go. Okay, folks, we are at the Empowerment Academy. Hope you guys are ready for this. We're going to hear a little bit, hopefully it all goes well, from Rooster McConaughey, forgive me. And you've heard of his brother, the actor, Matthew McConaughey. But unless you've been entrepreneurially minded, or otherwise maybe your head in a rock or something, you haven't heard of Rooster McConaughey. And so we're going to go ahead and go into this. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for this, because Rooster has a lot to say. Let's go.
Good God, I mean, you got many people that got tons of doggone money, but their kids are a piece of shit. I mean, what's more important? I mean, you're going to raise a bunch of goddamn wild dogs and go out here and just disrespect the world? Or are you going to goddamn raise a doggone family and raise some kids that are pluses to the world? I mean, that's a big thing about success. Everybody gets caught up in success. They put the dollar sign on it. It's not about that. And that's something we want everybody to know. And that's what I want my family to know. You take my kids, I got a 41, a 10, and a 7. It's about waking up every day with a clear conscience. And, we're always going to have something that bothers us a little bit. But, I mean, it's about honor. I mean, and playing fair. And if you can't make it doing it that way, evidently it wasn't in the cards for you. My oldest son, one time he told me, he said, "Dad, if I ever take over, do I have to do it as big as you?" And I said, "Hell no, you don't." I said, "It's just something I did. It's not that I need that much money. It's what I do. It's just what I got caught up in life was doing deals." I mean, success is so broad, that everybody thinks it's about money. It's not about money. I mean, it's what's successful to yourself. What is successful to you? And raising people to treat people right, I want to instill that. I mean, that's the legacy that I want to have. I mean, passing it on.
Hey, YouTubers, are you looking to land your...
We are just friends. End of story. I know that she knows that.
Okay. I'm chugging on down to my man cave, where we are really going to talk about character, because that's what it's really all about. I mean, this series that I'm starting on is called Significance Trail, okay? And the last 14 or 15 episodes of this season are going to be designated toward the Significance Trail. You're going to hear from some of the greats, and I consider Rooster McConaughey as one of the greats. Now, you may say, "Well, Jimmy, how did you hear about him?" Well, it started in 2016 when I was taking small business management class, and the professor recommended that we watch West Texas Investors Club. And I observed Rooster. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that Rooster is a little rough around the edges. To tell you the truth, I mean, it's not very often that I'm that way on podcasting. But I can identify with him because I'm a little rough around the edges myself. But anyway, I digress. You might think, well, where are you getting the bulk of your materials on character? Where are you getting the bulk of your materials on character? So, here we go. It's from chapter 5 of my self-published book, The Winning Personality, a values-based approach to entrepreneurship in this economy. See, here's the thing. Lots of professions have ethical codes, and there's nothing wrong with living by those ethical codes. But there's something you need to know. There is nothing like having your own personal moral code. You need that more than anything in this world. See, character is a huge part of the success pattern. You know, I looked at the stats recently, and I am happy to see that my last episode, Growing In, had a lot of downloads. But did you know that part of growing in for success means developing your own character? Means developing your own character. And so that's going to be pretty important for you to begin to grasp here and now. Now, I've dealt with some character building episodes in my podcast, Energetic Living, which is about to go through a name change called The Strenuous Life. And so I want you to get ready for that. Here's the thing, guys. What is another name for character? It's not just ethics. It's not just morals. Another name for character is heart. Do you have heart? You know, when I was in network marketing the second time in 2005, I would go to these conventions and stuff. And people who were in our traveling group, they can tell, you know, they get to tell me that, Jimmy, we sense something about you. We sense something about you, and what it is you've got heart. You've got a good heart. You know, when it comes to motivating people, we can tell you play it hard. You know how to motivate people. What you need to work on more is finding ways to motivate yourself. And so that's one reason why I started podcasting, really is a way to motivate myself and give myself the same talk. It reminds me of a podcaster named Evan Carmichael, and he had an episode, Do What You Say You're Going to Do. In a way, that's also character. That's also character. So I want you to think about that. Now, I hope that you've enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and leave a comment, say on Spreaker or YouTube. Also, if you want to receive some coaching services, you know, your first coaching service will be complimentary. You can go to amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. That's amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. It's all one word, lowercase. You go there, get my contact information, either by email or phone, however you want to do it, I will take care of you. Do what others don't, so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't, so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, pursue happiness. God bless you.